It was a video that got Singaporeans talking. A young girl and an old woman were caught fighting on the train over a priority seat, sparking an online debate on who's right and who's wrong.
So it's been a few weeks now since the Auntie versus Ah Lian saga on the MRT train. But how has this incident affected the public eye's perspective on the priority seat? And more importantly, are people giving up their seats more often now? Let's find out.
There are more percentage of old people sitting in the seats, which is good. It means that the young people are more likely to give it up and give it to the old people.
And do you think this has anything to do with the saga at all?
It's possible. Previously, they thought maybe they fall asleep, pretend to sleep, they can get away with it. But now, when it's been blown up so big, I guess they don't want to take the chance. They'd rather just give it to the old person.
Since there's storm and then there's so much issue about this argument about priority seats, more people will be more wary about their actions.
I still see like a lot of commuters using it, and it's not like elderlies, it's just like our age. So yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes when the train is crowded, I see like not really elderly sitting on the reserve seat, but more of normal adults.
I don't really see any difference because I think that if people want to give up the seat, they will give up the seat even if it's not a priority seat.
It's no different actually. Most of the time they give the seat to me also, give up the seat.
It didn't make a difference. I think, it was already left empty.
When asked if they would sit on the priority seat, Singaporeans had mixed views.
If I really needed to, I would sit on it. I would try to stay awake in case I see someone coming by.
I tend to more texting to stay awake, so when I see there's someone who needs it, I'll just pass the seat to them.
Normally, do you sit on it? Like if it's left empty and maybe people are not really sitting on it, will you sit on it?
No.
Why not?
Because maybe I'll get into an argument such as this incident.
Yes, I do. But I'm always aware that if there are people who need the seat more than me, I will always offer the seat.
I don't know, I just don't like sitting there. I mean, the fact that we have to get up when someone needs it. So, yeah.
I try not to sit on the priority seat as much as I can. I don't sit.
Why?
It's meant for somebody who actually needs it more than I do.
But according to the two elderly we spoke to, young people are the ones who hog the priority seats.
Only young fellows, some of the young fellows, they don't give up.
Not the students, not pretending to sleep.
How many percent of the time would you say they give up their seats for you?
80%.
Do you think that's enough, or do you think it could be higher?
Oh, it should be 100%.
So, should the priority seat be left empty at all times?
I think that would be feasible. Most of the time, there are old people that need the seat. So even if it was a rule, it just stops the young people from taking the seat that the old people should have in the first place.
I think we should leave it empty, because it also helps the person who sits there. You don't have to keep a lookout and then stand when someone needs it.
It's a good idea, so that we learn that it's not meant for us. It's meant for those people who really need it more, and it's available at any time.
However, some feel that it's a waste of an empty seat.
They should use it unless the old folk come, then give up to the old folk. No use, leave it empty, it's waste.
For me, I think it'll be a waste if you leave it empty, because for me, like I mentioned, I give up the seat. So I think more people should be like me, giving up seats. So yeah.
I think during the peak hour it should be kept as a rule during certain hours, but maybe during the off hours, if there's no old person around there, why would you have to leave it open? No one's going to use it, right?
But most agree that the onus should be on the individual to give up their seat when necessary.
I think it's more of the person. The person's belief that whether they feel that they should or should not give up the seat.
Someone gave up their seat to some elderly, then you see the whole row just standing up and then just giving up their seats. A little saddening, how people wait for someone to do something before they do the same.
For more on the priority seat issue, check out our other clip.